So this is how you're feeling, Sagittarius. So we've got the Nine of Wands. So the wounded warrior, okay, struggling a little bit, but prepared to keep battling. Okay, so the wounded warrior has taken on a lot of challenge. They've defeated a lot of obstacles, and they're gonna say, like, do you know what, keep it coming, because I'm determined. Oops. I'm determined to keep it going. Now, when you get from 9 to 10, 10's the most burden that you can carry. And with tarot, the numbers cycle in each of the suits. You've got pentacles, wands, cups and swords. They'll cycle up from 0 to 1 to 2, and it'll go all the way up to 10, and then it has to reset. There's no more numbers. Okay, so we're reaching the end of a cycle here. It's been a lot of challenges for a while. Let's get 2 more cards. If it was reversed, you'd be dropping the burdens, but you're not. You're prepared to carry on, you know, despite it being challenging. But it's a bit of an energy like, well, what next? Do you know what I mean? What are you going to throw at me next? Right, so the Moon card has come out. Hi, Shirley. The Moon card has come out, so this is the major arcana for Pisces. So in the story of the major arcana, the Fool realises that he must walk this part of the journey alone. Sorry, I'm saying the wrong thing. The Fool realises that he must make the journey anyway, despite the moon, despite what's hidden, despite what's not illuminated. You know, we're naturally fearful of what's ahead because we don't know. So when we're looking at the future and we're looking at the journey, we must make the journey anyway, despite being afraid. We must walk forward despite being afraid, okay, with the Moon card. So Sagittarius, I think you're feeling a little bit. Oh, thank you. I worry about my accent, but some people do say that they like it, actually. I'm happy to get my voice back, Shirley, because of being without it for a couple of weeks and been coughing away, and it's irritating. Yeah, look, we've got the Two of Swords now, so there's a choice that's got to be made. With the Two of Swords, you see the moon's out again. In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the swords are crossed over and the person's blindfolded themselves. So it's avoiding, making the choice, making the decision. Thank you for the likes, guys. So I feel like this, you know, it's been tough. It's been tough. There's been fear. And we're afraid. We are afraid. Now, you're a brave person as a Sagittarius because you're the Archer. So, you know, you will go out and you'll do what needs to be done. You're adventurous. You've honed many skills. You belong, you know, where there is challenge. So you're fire energy. You're a force to be reckoned with. But something bad's been happening in order for you to be thrown off. So let's have a look at your person's feelings. We've got the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Ace is like, you see these clouds? This is a sense of divination. This is a sense of the universe. With any Ace, the universe is in support of this new beginning. So if it was an Ace of Pentacles, it would be a level up, like a financial level up. So with the Ace of Pentacles, that's about money. It's about abundance. So if you do something positive, like you put job applications out, you will be rewarded at some point with a job that's right for you. May not be the first one, but then you'll get your financial level up, or you'll get your security with a lovely new contract and be permanent or something like this. That would be an Ace of Pentacles. So the universe has met you halfway. Okay, so with an Ace of Wands, there's a lot of enthusiasm for either a rebirth or a brand new start with a new person. I tend to get rebirth vibes with an Ace of Wands. So what I mean is, in a relationship, a marriage where there's already a connection, someone's very, very excited. You know, one's a phallic, they're about passion, energy, fire, enthusiasm, adventure. It's a very willful, like, I'm willfully starting a rebirth, a brand new cycle with my person. That's what I get from this, okay? So it could be someone new that you're manifesting, or it could be someone you're currently married to or in a connection with, or if you parted from someone temporarily, you know, you're in separation. This is a rebirth, and it's it's Ace of Wands. It's supported by the universe. Let's get two more for how they're feeling. Look, these are beautiful cards coming out. So this is a good reversal. This is the Eight of Swords. You've got it reversed for your person. So the Eight of Swords, if it was upright, would be these, you know, swords represent thoughts, negative thoughts, intrusive thoughts, like, I feel trapped, I don't know how to fix this, I'm worried, I don't know how to solve this, there's no way out of this situation. But it's all like, you know, a figment of the imagination. It's like when it's you, your mind's being the master of you, and you know, you're seeing the glass as half empty, or it's like you're overwhelmed by intrusive thoughts. But when it's reversed, you're being released from that, and you realize that this can be solved. There is a way around, there is hope, there is an answer. So it's very positive to get the Eight of Swords reversed. And we've got that following the Ace of Wands. So there's a real excitement for a rebirth or a brand new beginning with a new person from the one that's showing up in your reading. What I don't have is court cards, so I don't know if I'm seeing you as in a connection with this person or it's someone new that you're manifesting in. Right, so we've got the Ace of Cups reversed in combination with the Seven of Swords. Now, the Ace of Cups, when it's upright, if that was by itself, it's either being completely in love, when you've fallen in love with someone, or it's love for yourself, it's self-love. Just depends, you see, what other cards you get. It's all contextual. The Seven of Swords is about, oh, thank you for the likes. It's about sneaking around, lies, cheating, stealing, deception, keeping secrets, going behind someone's back. So that's upright. Now, it looks like, I'm trying to make sense of this because we've got the Ace of Wands and we've got this kind of like sense of like, I know how to solve this now. I wonder if this person, whoever's showing up, has realised that they need to get out of a situation, and they're plotting and planning, and they're not sharing that with their partner. There's a lack of love. Or they've been harming the relationship with their own behaviours. You know, like a saboteur, like self-sabotage when it comes to, you know, cycles of bad behaviour. and it's caused the love to go. So I'm not sure. Let's get 3 for the outcome and I'll clarify these. I think because your cards say that there's been a lot of problems, a lot of challenge, it's been difficult, it's been struggle, it's been a burden, and then we're afraid. And we've got that Pisces energy of like, what's going to happen in the future? What's it going to be like? And I don't want to deal with this. It could spell, that there's the longevity of this connection, if this is about a current connection, is coming to an end. It's getting shorter and shorter. I don't know. Right, we've got the Queen of Wands. So this is very much a Sagittarius energy, the Queen of Wands. She's very sexy. She's fire energy because it's wands. A queen is very confident. She has a lot of responsibility. She's very goal orientated, very self motivated, very driven. She doesn't need anyone to tell her to get up in the morning. She's got that natural get up and go. Solar plexus activated, an assertive person, someone who goes after what they want. The archer, you hunt, you are ambitious. So showing up upright, so in a very positive form. She's sitting confidently. Fire energy with the cats there. So that's really good that that's upright, because whatever happens, you're a cool customer. You've got what it takes. Whatever happens, whichever way this goes, you've got what it takes, okay, to come out of this like on top, the winner. Okay, so look, we've got your major arcana now. We've got the Temperance, but the Temperance is reversed. So there's high emotion here. There's a lot going on. So it's like, I don't know if I can feel strong today. I feel a bit sad or a bit weepy. I feel a bit sorry for myself. I feel angry. I feel frustrated today. I feel, sometimes your mood might just swing and you might just think, I'm all over the place at the moment, because I'm just not sure what's going to happen here. I'm not sure about the outcome. I don't know what's going on with a person. Right, so the final cards, look. We've got our 10 of Wands. We've reached the end of a cycle. And then we've got the Knight of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is like, right, so we've gone from the 9 of Wands. Do you know what? I've read that wrong. That's not the 9 of Wands. That's the, you're probably shouting at the screen. That's the 4 of Wands. Why did I read that as the 9 of Wands? The 4 of Wands is about a home, a house, a home. That's the marriage card. That's a public union. So you're either married or you live together. And it's upright. So it's a stable public union that everyone's aware of, a living situation that's being celebrated by people all around, near and far. Like everyone knows that you're together. And it's an established household. So that, to go from that to the moon to the Two of Swords, is like, I'm unsure about the future of this household. So that's just changed everything now. It makes a lot more sense, because I was like, what's going on here? No wonder you've been worried. No wonder you've got the Temperance reversed. because it would shake you when you feel like something's not right, something's not good with how we are, how the home is, the vibes off. So what have we got? We've got for the outcome, we've got the Queen of Wands, the Temperance reversed, and we've got the Ten of Wands. So it's the end of a cycle of challenge, of difficulty. And then we've got the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands by itself is someone who's highly passionate. They're very fickle. They'll be straight in and they'll be straight out of a situation. They're not, they're not a stable energy. It's like if I feel sexy and I feel tempted to go and dally with someone, I'm going to do it. Or if I'm feeling angry, I'm going to have an argument with someone. Wands is passion, it's fire. When that spills over, that turns to anger. So we're operating from a very emotionally charged place. And so we can make mistakes when we do that. It can be fantastic or it can be chaotic. And we've got the Ten of Wands here. So someone's being very, acting without really thinking things through. They've been very spontaneous. They've done what they wanted to in terms of like if they're feeling passionate, if they're feeling sexy, if they're feeling in the mood, they've acted upon it and it's caused a lot of problems. I do feel like, and this has been coming up in a lot of your readings lately, and it might not resonate with you, but this reading's showing up like problems in a home, a marital home, or a long-term living situation where someone's been acting not from a place of love, where your person has been acting not from a place of love. So they either want a rebirth with you despite acting out behind your back, keeping secrets from you, keeping things from you, or they want to, mess about with people behind your back and it's someone that they're dealing with that they want a rebirth with. But I think it's taking its toll. It's taking its toll on you. Let's find out what's been going on then. So why have they got the Ace of Cups reversed with the Seven of Swords? Because that's quite negative, that. What's this person being up to? See, if that wasn't the Four of Wands, I would say like, oh, maybe this is someone new, but it wouldn't make sense, would it? Why have they got like this negative stuff coming in? If it was someone new coming into your life, I'd have totally different cards. I'd have like pages. I'd have the beginnings of stuff, like someone watching you, someone, wanting to ask you out on a date. I'm not getting that. It's like an established connection. Oh my God, it's a sneaky snake. Going behind your back, deceitful, swindler. Oh my God, this person not being acting from a place of love. Because cups are water, which is emotion, it's feelings, it's being in love, it's having love. The Six of Cups would be soulmates, many years accrued together, many memories, lots of like nostalgia. The Two of Cups is each person offering a cup to the other, feeling the same. The Lover's card is like that. Cups can represent healing, self-love. There's a lack of self-love here. This person acts out. Let's get another. Let's clarify that one. If someone's a dishonest person. Now, you may have suspected that someone's sneaking around behind your back or up to something, even if it's just text or flirting with people or being too flirty with colleagues or something. Consumed, extinguished out by having open communication. You might just need to call this person out on the shit and be like, feel like there's something going on, let's talk about it. This is the time now. This is the time, let's talk about it. I want to have the conversation. And I would stay calm as much as you can do and just see what they say. I mean, you could be, someone that plays the game and says, I know you've been doing stuff behind my back, so let's just talk about it and call them out. Do you know what I mean? Like, call the bluff. But spirit's saying, have the conversation, don't have these suspicions, don't suspect things, and then just, continue, like, without talking about it, because nothing really good comes from that. It'll blow up anyway. What's the nature of this connection, please? The one that's showing up in Sagittarius' reading. Oh my God, stop it. Open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Now, sometimes that card can come out with other cards, but when it comes out by itself, it does tell me, like, to look at the red flags. Someone could have been unfaithful in the past, and you're suspecting that they're doing it again. Or they could be a bully bullshitter and they lay it on thick out of guilt because they've been up to something, and you see like cycles of like mood swings in them or patterns of behaviour, and never really got to the bottom of it because they're good with the words. Or with swords, it can be an air sign, or it can be someone who's very, very good with the words, like a smooth operator, like they got a smooth tongue, they're a fast thinker. They're good at thinking on their feet and explaining why they've had to make an extra long journey when they were just nipping to the shop. So they explain why they had to nip somewhere when they were doing X, Y, or Z, and it was only supposed to take this long, or why they've had to work late. There's someone that's very good at talk. They're very good at talking their way out of stuff or talking round things, smoothing it over, in the moment, and you can't quite get to the bottom of things. I mean, you'll all be on different time frames, so this could be something that's happening over the next few weeks, or it may have already occurred. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. To me, it wouldn't make sense if Spirit was giving you this for this person. This is very, like, negative when you look at all this together. But I think there's hope on the horizon for you. Looking forward, projecting ahead into the future. If you're wasting your time being around someone you don't trust, why would you continue to feel that way? Why would you continue to live like on edge? Keep yourself available for someone who, comes in new and makes you feel like this, makes you feel like it's only you and it's only ever going to be you. And they're hanging off your every word. There's nothing like going on a date and someone just can't get enough of you. Their eyes have never left yours. They're asking you questions about you. They want to get to know you. They're holding the door open for you. You want to be treated like that. You want to be treated like you're precious, like they're not going to mess this up, like they're not going to let you go. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life, because it's coming. Okay, so if this means like getting out of this situation, creating boundaries with this person that you feel you ultimately can't trust, you can call them out on this shit, or you can just draw a line under it, but you've got good stuff coming to you either way. You're the Queen of Wands. Okay, so you are like a really attractive person. You are really attractive in terms of your endurance, your physical appearance, your self motivation, your ambition. You know, your fire's unrelenting, so you don't need to put up with shit like this. You know, where someone's pouring a bucket of water over the fire, you don't need to put up with it. Give me one message for the Ace of Wands, please. Why has this person got the Ace of Wands that's showing up in Sagittarius's reading? I think so, yes. Why would you say I think so? Like, don't you know? It's like annoying. So you do want to make a go of it, or you don't want to make a go of it? Why are you saying I think so? It's like they're saying what they think they should say instead of what they want to say. Why have we got the Eight of Swords reversed? Like, they've come out of the sense of imprisonment, self-imposed imprisonment. I just want you all the time. 8. Okay, so they've decided that they are passionate about this, or they're passionate about someone. Why have we got the Ace of Cups reversed and the Seven of Swords? Sneaky sneak. Extinguished out by having open communication. Do they have trust issues with you? I'm too afraid to talk. Oh my god, if they were to start telling you what's been going on, they're worried like how you'll react. You know, and that's not your job to like change how you react to it, because you're gonna feel how you're gonna feel, but they're so scared to like tell you what they've been up to. Give me a message for the Queen of Wands, please. You are so very special. I am coming, trust. So you got that in the outcome. I hope you can see all of this. One for the Temperance reverse, the Major for Sagittarius. Why is that reversed? Sometimes I wonder if you care. So they may have started looking for attention elsewhere because they feel like they don't get it from you. Now that can happen with low self-esteem, you know, as we get older. We've been together for many years, not sleeping together as frequently, starting to feel like we don't know whether we're attractive or not anymore. Because let's face it, it's your partner's job to make you feel scrumptious, to make you feel irresistible, like they can't keep their hands off you. We all understand how we feel about our own bodies and our own sexuality according to, you know, it's reflected back to us by the person that loves us or the person that goes to sleep with us every night, that holds our hand, that, you know, looks at us and says that we look great today, or, you know, they can't wait to like get us home, they can't wait to get back from a party, or they can't wait to get back from a dinner with friends to like gobble us up, you know, like people can make you feel irresistible, or they can make you feel like wallpaper, like you don't exist. So we've all got to work on how we're making our partner feel. And I'm not saying for a second that it's your responsibility to stop them from cheating, because no one should cheat. But if you got to the point where you are, or you're considering it, there's bigger problems, isn't there? It's not like, well, I just need a bit more attention. But a lot of people will cheat, you know, when there's children involved, when there's a home, there's a lot of money being invested, a lot of years being invested. They don't want to end it all. They don't want to lose their family situation, their living dynamic, but they are lonely from within inside a marriage. So it's not that they want to wreck everything. There's no desire to wreck everything, but there's been a sense of lack, a sense of something is lacked, you know, from within this connection or this living situation. And it might not have been like that forever. It's like a phase, you know, it could be repaired because they've got the Ace of Wands. But they're going to have to confess some stuff, I think. And I think you kind of sense it. Let's get confessions from them. Oh my God. I love the way you carry yourself. Like, they see you as the Queen of Wands. They see you as confident. They see you as driven. They know that you've helped to build a life, you know, that's very successful. You're determined. You don't give up. I think they're very appreciative of the person that you are. They probably hate themselves for the things that they've done, to be honest. And I'm not trying to sway you, but we're all just doing what we think is right at the time, you know. And you can feel good about yourself for years, and then you can have a few months where you just think, oh my God, am I even attractive? Like, why does my person, like, why are they even with me? And like, who knows why people have the issues that they have? Like, sometimes it's always been there, like that insecurity's always been there. Yeah, I don't feel like this is a new person or a separate person because that Four of Wands card. I think this is someone that you're currently in a connection with. What is it that, you know, I don't want to be just negative. Like, what is it that this person loves? Because look, they love the way that you carry yourself. What else they love about you? Okay, so you might have built up a really good home and like a good quality of life. You might have a lot of, you know, a lot of memories, a lot of stuff to show for what you've cultivated over the years, the seeds that you planted are now mighty oaks, you know. You might have grown children. They know that you have built up financial wealth, that you've accrued a powerful bond, powerful assets. Like, it's none of it's been for nothing, you know. But there's been some self-sabotaging or sneaky behaviour, deceptive behaviour, and they're afraid to talk to you about it. And it's like, that just reminds me of like a black heart, you know, like someone who's really like, it's eating them up, like having these secrets, or like, sometimes I wonder if you care. Incoming trust, you're very special. With the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. You know, if you look at the wands, that's passion. If you look at the swords, it's lies, deception, telling porkies, getting ourselves tangled. The wands is like, I think so, yeah. Open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. I just want you all the time. My God, it's like, I don't know if this person's tempted between doing the wrong thing and acting out. I don't know if it's like some sort of deep-seated issue that they've got, or it's just being a mad phase because they felt particularly low for a while, but let's get you some advice because this is about you. It's not about them. Release today. I release limiting beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, and anything that's out of alignment. I am ready for transformation and welcome this shift. I'm creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities. So you have to look out for your own well-being. You have to allow yourself and other people to approach you and offer what they have to offer. If you want to be with this person and you think that you are a power couple, you know, and that they put you in high regard, they value you, there's nothing to say that they're going to cheat again. If you have open communication and you get to the bottom of this, then you can choose to work on it. Otherwise, if you know it's making you feel awful and you know there's no stability or trust here anymore, if you're someone that's like, no, once we've crossed that line, I don't want them anywhere near me, you know, you've got so much going for you. And there's always other people, you know, just queuing up to. There's probably people that have admired you for years, people that have just, you know, it's been a no-go because you were taken for years. You'd be surprised who comes out the woodwork when you become single, you know. So no, you know, no limiting yourself because you don't agree with divorce or you're worried what people think or you think you'll be alone. Don't think like that because you're opening yourself up to the possibility or you're closing yourself off and you're not even allowing the possibility by staying in a situation that you'll know whether it makes you happy or whether it doesn't. And if you don't know right now, you will know at some point something will happen and you'll just be at the end of your tether and you'll be like, that's it, I'm done. If you don't know now, you'll know shortly and you'll be like, they'll do something and just be like, that's it, I'm done. That's it now. You know, you'll just observe something really ugly and you'll just be like, no, done. So it's on you, isn't it? It's on you. It's your choice. It's your life. You're the CEO of your life. One more advice. Finding balance. Oh, look at this. Finding balance, content with what I already have. Well, you could take that one of two ways, couldn't you? It could be like, I'm going to let things calm down. I'm going to manage my emotions and then I'm going to make decisions with a clear head. Or you could say, do you know what? Even if this ends now, because I end it, or they end it, or it just ends because it can't carry on now, it's lost legs. We've reached the end of a contract, it's expired, it's no one's fault, it is what it is. You know, I'm accepting that we've just reached that point now. There's nothing to kind of say that you've then got to deny what's been achieved. You know, if you've had many loyal, productive years together, that's there, that's banked, you know, and you both have that to be really proud of. So that's the really good thing about when you've had many years together. No one can take away the fact that you've got children together. No one can take away all those memories, the good times, the holidays, the milestones, you know, what you've achieved in terms of assets, security for yourself. No one going forward gets to erase that. That's there. That's just there. It's in the bank. It's done, you know, and you can be proud of that. Some people never manage to find someone to build that with. And even if someone fucks up, or the love goes like mutually or something like this, or it ends, no one can take away the good times. No, what you've got those memories. Okay, you've got that evidence that you've had a beautiful life together. So I think this will like find its own way. Do you know what I mean? Like you'll find your way, they'll find theirs. it is what it is, isn't it? But it's something very, when it's the Four of Wands situation, it's a house, it's a home, it's a marriage, it's a serious commitment where there's been a lot of stability. Only you and your person get to decide going forward what happens. No one else should get a say over it. No one outside should be creating any noise, any doubt, trying to steer things in any direction. Because the only people that understand this connection are the two of you, truly. So you're going to have to just talk to each other, aren't you? I hope this resonates with someone. If it doesn't resonate at all, don't worry about it. Angels give advice to people who need it the most. Don't forget to check out your moon sign. Check out signs that you cusp with. I'm a Taurus, so I always watch Aries readings because I'm right at the beginning of Taurus season. And I was born late, classic Taurus, so should have been an Aries. So when I watch Aries readings, sometimes I get a similar narrative but slightly different details come out. So I feel like I really benefit from that. And then you can cross-watch the sign of your person, the one that you're dealing with. Okay. So take care, guys. Give me a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost. And you're welcome to stick around and watch the other signs. Or, if you need to get going, it's absolutely fine. I think sometimes with tarot, even if the messages don't resonate now, they can resonate in the future, can't they? If you do find yourself ever in this situation, even if you don't like the advice and you're like, no, I don't feel like that, it's giving you clarity how you do feel. Sometimes a tarot reader will say, oh, it's like this, or, you shouldn't be with that person. And people are like, no, I do want to be with them and I'm not going to do that to them. So at least it makes you feel clear on what you do think and what you do feel, even if you don't agree with it. Sometimes this is what's going on in your life and it's just nice to know, to hear about it, to think about it, to have someone talk about it, why it might be happening, what we could learn from it. Because every connection you experience in life is there to teach you something. Whether they're a soulmate, whether they're a karmic, whether they're someone who's just, who's just there and it didn't really mean what you thought it was going to become. It all teaches you stuff. Okay, so moving on from Sagittarius onto Capricorn.